Hey guys! I haven't done an update in a while. I don't know why I forgot to do an update. I guess just, well actually the last time I wasn't able to, and I was like, I'm not going to do it later, I'm just going to say screw it, the only thing I had to talk about back then were 2 new games, and I was just moving it to this update, and I actually got 3 new games now to talk about, I actually got them all very cheap, unspeakably cheap, and, so, first off, let's talk about, channel news. Tomorrow is Thursday. Friday, hopefully Friday, I should be uploading the very last episode of Sly 2, and after Sly 2 is finished, I'm going to take a little break. I already got my next Let's Play recorded. I just want to take like maybe a day or 2 off, maybe not, I don't know. But there might be a little break in between the next Let's Play. Just live with it, guys. It's not a long Let's Play, it's a very short Let's Play. So I need to make sure it lasts a while. I'm not going to be taking any breaks during it. We'll be going as normal. So no need to worry. So I got 3 new games here. We'll leave this one for last because it's very funny. We'll start off with this one, Destruction Derby. I haven't really played it, but shout out to us played through it a little bit. I guess this PlayStation box here is really weird. This is supposed to be the European box, to my understanding. And this is an American game. Even look, it's even got the ESRB rating. So, I don't know why it's in this box. It's an American game, labeled as an American game, in a European box. It's really weird. And I've seen like 3 games like that. So I don't know if this is a rare thing, that the games are like this. Speaking of the game itself, it actually has a sequel on PS2. I've never played the sequel, never seen the sequel. But apparently this game got really good reviews. So, hey, Destruction Derby, got good reviews. Boom, it's in my collection. Second off, I don't think this card disc works. My PS2 is very broken too. But I don't think this God of War disc works. I've never played God of War. Still haven't played this yet, but boom, it doesn't work, I don't think. Might have to replace it later. If I ever find it cheap again, I'll just replace it. But God of War, I haven't played it yet. I don't think I ever will, but hey, it's God of War. I've never actually played a God of War game before, and it's in that same vein as Ratchet and Clank, except more violent. And it's just as good as the PS2 game, apparently. And I saw one of my friends play it on their PSP one time, and it looked really cool. It looked like, if anyone's played Conan on the Xbox 360, it looked like that. And I was like, oh, I gotta play this game. And very last, definitely least, not gonna say not least, it is least, for $2, I got Milon's Secret Castle. Now, if you've watched Angry Video Game Nerd, you know what this game is. And you know it's a bad game for the NES. It is bad. It is definitely bad. But it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I mean, it's not like the game is unfun. It's a really fun game to play, I personally think. But it's not, like, good. It's a bad game, but it's still fun to play, and I'm never going to beat it. I think it's the fact there's a lot of glitches and a lot of problems with the game is why I'll never finish it. But it's not, like, bad in any other sense. Besides the fact it's basically unbeatable and unplayable. But hey, it's another game for my collection. And I really want to play a lot of bad games, just for the sake of like funny videos and just stuff to... I've brought up so many good games on this channel. I'd like to be able to bring up some bad games every once in a while too. And when I warn you about a bad game, don't fear it. It's usually pretty fun to try and see what it's like to play a bad game and stuff. I've learned that. It's actually a lot of fun. You can get them really cheap, too. So, don't be afraid of bad games. I spit on the screen a little bit, guys. But don't be afraid of bad games. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's pretty bad. But there were some problems he mentioned that didn't get in the way for me. Like, there's one like the doors are all invisible. You need to shoot them to make them appear. There's only one door per room, and they're usually in obvious areas. The only problem is you need to shoot the top half of the door. And he said that's a really bad problem because you won't find the top half of the door. Well, I just realized, oh, shoot 1 block above each block, for one. Second, it's not really that hard. I kind of hit that area by accident. So, it's not like it's a hard game. It's not like the problems really bother it. The major problem is you have to get a running start to get at a good speed, otherwise your guy will walk. And that's definitely a problem with the game. The jumps aren't very good either. And it's got a lot of really stupid mechanics. But it's still very stupid mechanics and a very hard game to get started on. But if you find a walkthrough on the internet, I'm pretty sure it's not that bad. The boss fights are definitely bullshit in the game. Just saying. You don't blink when you get hurt. You actually will keep taking damage. And the boss fights shoot rapid fire, so it's like, I'm not beating you anytime soon. This is a fun game. But apparently, I mean, AVGN beat him, so it can't be that hard. I think he really does just search for things to rant about, because it's not that bad. It's bad, though. Remember that. So I'm going to end the update here. I'm going to upload this update. How much? 5 minutes on the clock. We're getting good with shortening these things. I'm going to go to the store, and there was a really cheap game I was looking at. It was another NES game. I might show it next week on Saturday. This week on Saturday, not next week. I'll show it this Saturday, guys, if I get it. And I want to play it first, obviously, so I didn't just go pick it up right now. Also, did I talk about Super Mario World? And I think I did talk about Super Mario World already. If I didn't talk about Super Mario World, I got Super Mario World. Yeah, I did talk about that. I got the that band game to go with it. So I'm just going to end it here. And I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Where I'll play some. I won't play some. I will show off. I will not show off. I will just talk about that game I'm about to buy. Actually, I have a spoiler now. I'm looking at RoboCop. RoboCop the game. This is definitely a good idea for a thing to buy. But no, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna see how it is. And you never know. You never know. Superhero games aren't that bad. Okay, they are that bad. But whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow, see how it is. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll talk about that game. And for now, boom.